Getting the description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for these for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and six-shield general, fourth in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. March up. Right. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
You mean everything you need because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, "Then Father, this is real. Will you watch over me? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
Yaba, come here, Yaba Shabbat. Good to meet you. Good you made it. All right, then. Most High in Christ. Put that there. Let's get the bread and put it there. All right, let's see if I'm coming in. Am I coming in perfect? All right, excellent. All right, the ISUPK in Dallas, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General, Your Honor. I'm going to get started. Let's bring in the Sabbath. Let's get it. Name, rank, and registry. Super Yagara, Ban Yashikar, Ban Yashara. Yahweh Shabbat.
La Yasharala. La Yasharala.
Right. Gonna go ahead and face east for the prayers.
It's the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwaka.
Malakwaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Latazakah.
Latazakah.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazah.
Ba'aratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Latanyanawa.
Nathanawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam. Wasalakanawa.
Wasalakanawa.
Kabawafanawa.
Kabawafanawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kabawafanawa.
Kabawafanawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Tabayanawa.
Tabayanawa.
Basanayo. Banasayawan.
Banasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashanawa.
Hawashanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan. Rad.
Kayalaka.
Kayalaka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Watapara.
Watapara.
La'awalam.
Aman.
Aman. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Our Father,
Our
Our
Father.
Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth.
in earth
As it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily
And
bread.
forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts
As we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation,
But deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
And the glory.
and the glory.
Forever so be it.
Forever so be it.
Amen.
This prayer to the power in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Babakusha.
Babakusha.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Hakat.
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 Lord Pa'ah.
Lord Pa'ah.
Call Makalah.
Call Makalah.
We'll call Madawa.
Wakal Madawa.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Matahar.
Latahar.
Matazariah.
Amatazariah.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Lahakoyim.
Lahakoyim.
Hambathium.
Hamathium.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Awakawath.
Awakawath.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Lagarshim.
Lagarshon.
Bashim Yawashai.
Bashim Yahushua.
The Wad Alman.
The Wad Alman.
Great power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness
And all manner of disease.
and all manner of
The
disease.
power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the
The
lepers.
power to raise the
The
dead.
power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out in the name of Yahweh
To
Shai.
cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in Hebrew.
Go to the blessings first.
Oh, so this
Okay.
blessings in Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Ma'yaka'ala.
Wa Ma'yaka'ala.
Wa Ahayim.
Wa Ahayim.
Matazabaya.
Matazabaya.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahanam.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Alawapyam.
Ha Sarayim.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Quatazayanyam.
Ha Katazayanyam.
Ha Kayanyam.
Ha Kayalyam.
Wa Aquathium.
Wa Aquathium.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
The Wad Alman.
The Wad Alman.
Blessings in the Hebrew.
And then,
And the blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahushai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohanan.
Commanding General Yohanan.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121.
This Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanyam.
Ayanya.
All. Haharyam.
Paharyam.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
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 Ma'an.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Shemayam.
Shemayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragalka.
Ragalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashar.
Yayashar.
Shawamar.
Shawamar,
Yasharala.
Yasharala,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Tazalka.
Tazalka,
Ayad.
Ayad,
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka,
Yawamam.
Yawamam,
Hashamash.
Hashamash,
La'a.
La'a,
Yakaka.
Yakaka,
Wayarak.
Wayarak,
Balayala.
Balayala,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka,
Makarai.
Makarai,
Yashamar.
Yashamar, Adnapashka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka,
Wabawaka.
Wabawa'aka,
Ma'atha.
Ma'atha,
Wa'awalam.
Wa'ayat Awalam.
Book of Psalms, Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy going in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
It's Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Allah Hayim.
Alahayim,
All the Ma'alaka.
all the Mayalaka,
All the Karash.
all Takarash,
All Tasakwat.
all Tashakwat,
All
all
Kayahana.
Kayahana,
Awayab Yaka.
Awa Yabyaka,
Yahamu Yawan.
Yahama Yawan,
Wamashina Yaka.
Wamashanayaka,
Nashawa.
Nashawa,
Rash.
Ra'ash,
Alamaka.
Alamaka,
Yahara Yamwa.
Yara Yumwa,
Sawad.
Sawa,
Wayathaya Tasawa.
Wayathaya Tazawa,
Tasapawan Yaka.
Atazapawan Yaka,
Amarwa.
Amarwa,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Wanakayadam.
Wanakayadam,
Magawa.
Magaya,
Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Yasakar.
Yazakar,
Shem Yasharala.
Shem Yasharala,
Awad.
Iwad,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawatazawa.
Nawatazawa,
La.
La,
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa,
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka,
Varyath.
Varyath,
Yakarath.
Yakarathwa,
Abalya.
Aholya,
Ahalya. Adawam.
Adawam,
Wa Yashamayam.
Wa Yashamanayel,
Wa Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba,
Wa Hagariam.
Wa Hagariam,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Wa Amawan.
Wa Amawan,
Wa Amalak.
Wa Amalak,
Palasha.
Palasha,
Yashabya.
Yashabya,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Gamashawar.
Gamashawar,
Nalawa.
Nalawa,
Amram.
Amam,
Hayawa. Hayawa.
Hayawa,
Zarawat.
Zarawah,
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat,
Salah.
Salah,
Aisha Laham.
Aishalaham,
Kamajan.
Kamadyan,
Kasayara.
Kasa Yasara,
Kayabyam.
Kayabyan,
Banakal.
Banakal,
Koyashuan.
Koyashuan,
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa,
Bayandara.
Ba'ayandara,
Hayawa.
Hayawa,
Daman.
Daman,
La Adama.
La Adama,
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa,
Nadayamawa.
Nadayamawa,
Ka'arab.
Ka'arab,
Wakasabat.
Wakataba,
Wakasabat.
Wakazabak,
Wakatasamanai.
Wakatazamanai,
Call Nasaya Kamwa.
Call Nasaya Kamwa,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amarwa.
Amarwa,
Nayarash.
Nayarash,
Lanawa.
Lanawa,
Ah.
Ah,
Nawa.
Na'awath,
Alahayim.
Yakan, Alahayim,
Alahayim. Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Shayathumwa,
Shayathumwa,
Kokagala,
Kagagalagal,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Rakab,
Lapanya Rakah,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Sabayra Yara,
Thabaira Yara,
Wakalaba, Wakalaba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Paryam,
Haryam,
Kantharapatma,
Kantharabadma,
Basaraka,
Basaraka,
Wabasawapathka,
Wabasawapathka,
Dabalaam,
Thabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabawa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadawa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atah,
Atah, Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan, Al-Kaharatazah. The book of Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, come.
They have said, come.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarim.
And the Hagarim.
Gebal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
As the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their bodies like Oreb.
Make their rivers like Oreb.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
Who said, let us take the houses of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
And they may seek thy name,
O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high over all the earth.
Art the most high over all the earth.
All right. All right. Let's get it. Go ahead.
Right? The water for everybody that's tuning in with us. Who we got with us? Okay. Hey, shalom, Sister Taylor. How you doing? Good to see you as always, Aqua. Hey, shalom, Sister Shalina. Give me a call. Give me a call sometime. All right. We're going to be in Deuteronomy, the 11th chapter today. ISUPK in Dallas under Command General Yana. Gonna do our thing with the Sabbath service. Priest and officer Mapatazar will read it in the Hebrew. Y'all give it up for him. And Trooper Agarop is gonna read in English. And I will teach as the Spirit leads me. Give it up for Trooper Agarop. All right, then. Go ahead. We'll start Deuteronomy 11:1.
Come on. This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 1 in Hebrew. Ahad, Ath, Yahweh, Alahayim, Shemar,
Mashal Marath.
Mashal Marah, Hakwa, Mashapat,
Come
Matazawa,
Come.
call, yo.
What's that last word?
It's Yawasa.
Yawan.
Yawan. Oh,
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 1. Therefore thou shalt love the Lord thy God, and keep his charge, and his statutes, and his judgments as his commandments always.
All right. We'll get verse 2.
it's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 2. Yada,
Come.
Yamwa, Ka, La,
Kayawa. Kaya and then the law.
Kaya, La,
There you go.
Ath, Van, Ashar, La, Yada,
Come.
Ashar, La, Ra,
You got it?
Ra, okay. Ath, Mawasar,
Come.
Yahweh, Alahayim, Ath, Gadal, Ath, Yad,
Kazakh.
Kazakh.
Yeah.
Kazakh.
Yeah, come.
Sarai,
Natah.
Nata.
Come.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 2. And know ye this day, for I speak not with your children which have not known, and which have not seen the chastisement of the Lord your God, his greatness, his mighty hand, and his stretched out arm.
Okay, so that's speaking more in terms, like I said, the last couple of weeks, the Most High was doing away with the overwhelming majority of that first generation that came out of Egypt, because they were still doing wickedness. So they served that calf that one day, and they don't know that marked, and I guess they didn't know at the time that marked them. So the Lord is saying the generation followed has not seen his mighty hand. In other words, he ain't chastisement or whatever. In other words, that generation behind him ain't really seen him just whoop their ass for doing all manner of evil and wickedness. So he's basically letting them know we're gonna keep it that way. All y'all gotta do is keep my charge, do what the hell I say, keep my laws, statutes, and commandments, because they're perfect, as I'm perfect, because I am the Lord, Yahweh your God. And basically he's making them promise to just kind of stay in order. You know what I'm saying? Obedient, there's rewards for being obedient. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, even in life now, there's no pleasure in being rebellious. You think, a lot of you brothers and sisters out there, you think because you're rebelling against the order you win, and no, you're losing. Especially if that order was given by the Lord. There's the Most High, Yahweh's way, and then everything else might as well be worshiping another God. That's what you got to think of it as. Because his way is flawless. And he picked you and made y'all have to be perfect so y'all can live perfect. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can live a long time. Y'all do understand that we all dying too young now, right?
Okay.
In this hell that we're in, Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, none of us are living as long as we're supposed to because we're not in order. You know what I'm saying? I was just listening to some news about the drill scene just in the city. Everybody knows that that one brother, Yellow Beezy, is on trial right now. Getting ready to be on trial because he was on the murder of his brother. So that's what's been alleged. He had something to do with the murder of Mo 3. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, a righteous nation would not murder your own brother. You know what I'm saying? But we here in Babylon the Great, the whore is set on many waters because of our disobedience. And now, here in America, everything that's good is not upheld, and everything that evil is withheld. I know y'all saw this on social media just the other day. That chick is on trial for strangling all 3 of her kids. Just got $1 million left to her on donated to her from a whole bunch of women who are her supporters outside at the courtroom. Yeah. They actually support this old white woman, the old Edomite, strangling all 3 of her babies because she claimed some kind of postpartum psychosis. At least that's the defense they're running with. In other words, thousands of years women been having kids. All of a sudden now, a woman drained by it and on her nerves, and now they don't actually call that a mental illness now. For years, women have had kids, women have raised kids, and there's been no sickness, or no mental illness because of it. You know what I'm saying? That's been for thousands of years, and now all of a sudden, they're trying to say that she was driven so crazy by a set of circumstances. Y'all would have to help me if y'all really know any of the circumstances she was dealing with, but a couple of years ago, she lost it and strangled all 3 of her damn kids. And, they're all Edomites, so I don't really care, but I'm just saying, still, that spirit is in America, you know what I'm saying, where women are actually, they feel oppressed by marriage, and they're given every out in the world. Abortion wasn't enough. Now they want you to kill your kids if you got them, if they're born. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I was gonna say they don't feel oppressed of the white man.
Say that again?
That they don't feel oppressed about the white man.
Actually, they claim they do, but it's BS, man. It's a bunch of BS. It's again this country being sympathetic to people who have severe mental diseases and ain't been counseled for them. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason we have the far left feminist movement. That's the whole reason we have the gay and lesbian movement. It's the whole reason we've got the entire rainbow community, trans community, and pretty damn soon pedophiles are gonna be under that. Just to show you how evil this damn place is. Pretty soon pedophilia is gonna be considered a mental illness. In other words, you're reading about it every week. You know, somebody, one or two people done had sex with a damn child. And now they're trying to get it to where that's a mental disease and you're not responsible for wanting to have sex with a child. That's just evil as hell. And it's just showing you, you brothers and sisters that are in this truth, who got kids, correct? Keep a short leash on them kids, all right? Because this world is preying on them now. It used to be the worst thing you had to worry about was them killing your kids. Now you got to worry about them having sex with your kids. And pretty soon it's going to be a mental disorder. And once that happens, Satan is going to do an end zone dance better than any end zone dance you done seen Jake do. From the icky shuffle to the bob and weave to the split, whatever it is Jake is doing in the end zone now. Yeah, that's what Satan gonna do the minute one state, all it'll take is one state saying that pedophilia or having sexual urges towards kids is somehow a mental disorder and they're not responsible for it. They were born with this way. Get the freak out of here. Go ahead.
What I noticed is a lot of brothers ain't going for that lately. I don't know if you've been seeing the videos online with the predator hunters.
Yeah, go on.
They'll lure the predator somewhere and then beat him up. So I mean, they think they could diagnose
Man,
mental illness.
I'm not gonna say it because I'm a representative of the ISUPK, but I'll just say I deeply despise pedophiles and predators. I deeply despise them. And waiting for the Lord to give them their judgment. Go ahead, Officer Hot Design.
I remember there was this video circulating about predator hunters where this one predator was caught in what I think a target.
Mm-hmm.
Two brothers, one threw him in the air and the other one punched him while he was falling.
Okay, look, because we're in the ISUPK, let me go ahead and issue this statement. We are not telling y'all, you blacks and Hispanics, to go out there and hunt down and beat down pedophiles and perverts and predators, okay? We're not saying do that. At least none of y'all do it, and you brothers and sisters who consume our content and come and get these lessons, we're not telling y'all to go out there and put hands on any pedophiles, predators, or perverts, all right? Let me make that understood. The ISUPK is not telling you all to do it. Now, that being said, I personally am going to pop popcorn and celebrate when the perverts get, the Lord's judgment. Put it like that. Because it is sick and disgusting to prey on kids. You kill kids that way. You know what I'm saying? You kill something in them that they'll never get back. That's their innocence. And a lot of them young boys who grow up to be homosexuals and in the rainbow community, and a lot of them sisters who are hyper masculine and hypersexual, all that comes as a result of being preyed on when they're kids. They didn't get any counseling or any help with it. They internalized that pain to the point to where all of a sudden they said they started telling themselves, Satan started telling them, maybe that was supposed to happen to me. Maybe I was born like this. It's a coping mechanism. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, ultimately, those that were preyed on become what? Predators their damn self. And the cycle never stops. And I say that especially to my young warriors in here. Y'all, when y'all do start having kids, keep them close. This world has lost its freaking mind, y'all. This is the home. This is the home of every foul spirit, like the New Testament says. Let's get Deuteronomy 11:3, Baba Kashah.
Oh God, this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 3. Atha,
Khan.
Asha,
Khan.
Asha, Aisha,
Khan.
the water,
The walk. The walk.
the walk, Masarayim,
Matazarayim.
Matazarayim.
Khan.
So I can't tell it.
Paraiah.
Paraiah,
Malak.
Malak,
Matazarayim. There you go.
Call,
Aratazar.
Aratazar.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 3. And his miracles and his acts, which he did in the midst of Egypt unto Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and unto all his land.
Okay. This is the most high kind of chastising and gloating, but that's okay. That's all right. Most high can gloat because he told Egypt a new one, and he did all that for us. Go ahead, verse 4. Let's get 4 and 5. Matter of fact.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 4 and 5. Asha, Aisha, Hayallah, Matazariah, Sawasa,
Sawas.
Sawas,
Rakab.
Rakad, Asha, Tazawala,
Tazawap.
Tazawat, Bayam, Yam,
Sawap.
Sawat, Panam,
Panayam.
Panayam.
Radap.
Radat. Abad.
Akar. Yeah, Khan. Abad. Khan, you got it right.
Yahweh. Yum.
Za'ar.
Za. And then verse 5 is Ashar. Ashar. Labasal.
Where you at?
11:5.
I got it. Ashar. Aisha. Lakam. Madabar. Id. Bawa. Id. Sa. Makawam.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 4. And what he did unto the...
Do 5 as well.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 4. And what he did unto the army of Egypt, unto their horses, and to their chariots, how he made the water of the Red Sea to overflow them as they pursued after you, and how the Lord had destroyed them unto this day. Verse 5. And what he did unto you in the wilderness until ye came into this place.
He's just trying to make Israel remember, man. It is important for your own sake that y'all keep the laws, statutes, and commands, because he showed out on Egypt. And he did all of that for one reason, that's to get us free. Get us out of Egypt's hand. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that tell you the Exodus never happened, listen. There's still chariot wheels on the Red Sea right now commemorating that. So they're lying. All that happened. Everything you read about in Exodus concerning the parting of the Red Sea, that happened. And he's trying to make Israel remember that. How he showed his might against the Egyptian army and defeated them, because it wasn't going to happen without him. And then he's trying to get you to remember all the 40 years y'all been in that wilderness. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he did under you just to get you here. Y'all getting ready to go to the promised land. He even got you beating Africans on the way in. You know what I'm saying? Because Amorites were there. And I don't even think they were the only children of Ham there, but he's getting rid of them. Oh no, Moabites are there, which them ain't Ham's children, but he's getting rid of them too. Read that already in Numbers. He done moved these nations out of the way so he can give you a land that's very rich, a land that's very fertile, and we're gonna get that land again real soon.
Okay.
Most High will it happen next week.
Okay.
It probably won't, but I pray for it. I want to see this empire fall, y'all. I go to bed every night wanting this empire to fall. I don't want to wake up in this disgusting sodomite empire anymore. Now, I'm not going to kill myself, and I don't want the Lord to get me out. I don't want to tempt the Lord to get me out of here before it's time. But I'm not like the rest of these Negroes in the darkness. I want to see this kingdom fall. I want to see Christ and the angels return. I want them to see him make war with these nations and destroy them all in an hour and a half time, like it said in the book of Revelations, and then start building towards the kingdom.
Right.
Saw a skit on social media yesterday of a brother verbally abusing his white slaves. And I said, well, it's almost the king. He should have whipped that one white slave who was talking noise. But other than that, it looked like the kingdom.
I seen that.
You saw that? Yeah. It almost looked like the kingdom, but that just getting us ready. That's all. That's all. That's all I see it. And go ahead.
He got the right idea.
Yeah, he definitely got the right idea. All these Negroes and these Hispanics need to be moving with that in mind.
Right.
Every one of them. Even if they ain't coming here yet, they need to be thinking about we getting ready to rule with Christ and the angels, and we're gonna make these Edomites slaves real soon. That should be their motion, even if they ain't coming to this truth yet, because we know they're coming. Go ahead, Cabal.
I want to put them in slavery now.
Hey, I do too. Yeah. I do too.
So I kept my man.
I want to make Chud the Builder a slave. How about y'all?
Come.
Kyle, absolutely.
Whipping that back every morning I get up for that slick, you know what that he did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead, Mapatazar.
I was saying it would just be a beautiful thing once this came of something to finally see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans get like justice
That's
for all
right.
the
Gun.
things that happened to us in this captivity. All our children have been murdered.
Gun.
Our women and you know our brothers and sisters over here being abused, kidnapped, you know, missing to this day.
Gun.
Or quote unquote unaliving themselves, but it's in a mysterious, janky way, and nobody
Con.
investigating, nobody know what happened.
Yeah, apparently we're hanging ourselves now. How about that?
Apparently.
Imagine that. Go ahead, Altazan.
So I heard about the case with that one young sister who they ruled as a suicide. What's crazy about that is they are trying to convince people that she committed suicide and they needed a fire truck to get her out of the tree. Like they needed an entire ladder to get her.
In other words, like she got herself up that high.
Also, it's what she hung herself. What they try to say she unalived herself with. The specific rope or cable.
Crazy.
It's very hard to wrap around one's own neck, especially the way it's wrapped.
Do you know what state that happened in?
I believe it was in. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was in Florida.
Florida. Hey, Trooper Cabal, can you look that up?
Wasn't that one in Mississippi or
Yeah, it was a few of them in Mississippi, but look up what Officer Hadazan said about sister who hung herself high in the tree.
And Salako, if I may, while he looking that up, this just goes to show you, like, for a lot of our blacks and Hispanics who think that, like, racism has changed or, like, people don't get lynched or it's not as bad as it used to be, like, that's a lynching.
That's right.
That's exactly what they used to do back in the day. That hasn't stopped. They just more.
But of course, they tell you forget about the past. Stop living in the past.
Stop living in the past. That's not the past. That's 2026.
Yeah, it's 2026 and they still lynching niggas. Can you believe that?
Yeah, and we supposed to get over it.
Man, look here. The Lord say He required what is past, and He also said, "Remember the days of old." So don't you forget. You know what I'm saying? Don't let Christianity and Catholicism and the ways of America take you off your square and make you take your mind off what's happening out there.
And,
Esau is doing all this because he knows he's got a short time left to rule. He knows this. So that's why you're seeing more of them get more braver as the day we go on. Hey, Shalom, brother Jason, how you doing?
I was gonna say they want us to forget our past, but they still remember theirs. You know, they still what they tell us here in Texas. Remember the Alamo.
Right.
They still remember 9/11. Remember the Holocaust or whatever. I'm saying, but why is it you get to allow to remember the horrible things you get through and you have hope rewards for? When it comes to the oppression we go through, you just gotta forget.
Keep in mind, it is 2026, and they're still reenacting the Civil War all over the South.
Right.
Well, no.
They're still doing that.
To this day.
Still trying to come up with a way for the South to win.
Enjoying themselves.
But keep telling us we can't remember our ancestors and what we've been through, our pain.
Lucky, have you seen any movie trailers lately? They're releasing a new George Washington movie, and they're talking about the American Revolutionary War.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So y'all can release whole films.
Mm.
Remember an event that happened years ago, like.
Oh, that's nothing. I think that pretty soon, in the spirit of that movie you're talking about, I know pretty soon they're gonna probably have a whole universe dedicated to their history. You know, a movie for Washington, a movie for Thomas Jefferson. Everybody that's on that damn
Mount Rushmore.
yeah, everybody that's on that Mount Rushmore gonna probably get a movie. Go ahead, Officer Hot Design.
So I guess I found what I was talking about.
Go ahead, read that for me.
Juliana Nitzita.
What state was it in?
It's in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina. On May 8th, 2026.
Okay. And I assume they still haven't made any progress figuring out who did it, or they've just gone in and closed it, telling you she killed herself.
Personal investigations are still being made, but they ruled it off as a suicide.
Of course.
New evidence keeps occurring to show that was a lie.
See, the so-called white man, General Muhammad says it every week. So-called white man is dumb. He ain't got no sense. He ain't got no sense. Listen, you can't hang yourself as high as that sister was that Officer Hot Design is referring to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't nobody hang themselves that high unless she had a little help.
That's right.
Go ahead.
There's another one also that it was, what's it called? It was in June 18th of this year. She was 27 years old. Her name is Tonea Nicole Miller. Was found hanging dead from a tree around Gwen Cherry Park in Miami.
In Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's one.
Crazy. That is crazy. Is that all it said on that?
They said also that it was that they labeled it as a suicide also.
Which is BS, and we know it, but
But Salaki, this is the thing I'm saying. Like, these are people's wives and daughters and sisters just unalived, and nothing's happening about it. And the people that are doing it go home and sleep,
Come,
dinner, and
come.
feel like nothing happened.
like nothing happened.
Nah.
This white man is an animal. He's a criminal.
Absolutely.
He's a criminal. He descends from criminals. Done raped, robbed, and murdered the entire earth, and got the nerve to look down not only at us. He got the nerve to look down on the other nations. Man, you better get over this. Said in the scriptures you'd be a vagabond, and that's what you've been. That spirit of Cain is on all so-called white man. Let's get Deuteronomy 11 and 6.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 6 in Hebrew. Ashar,
Dathan.
Dathan,
Abba Yaram.
Abayaram, the water. Ban, Alab,
Khan.
Ban, Rabban,
Khan.
Ashar,
Patazah.
Patazah,
Khan.
what's that? Ara,
Aratazah.
Arataza, Pata,
Pa'ah.
Pa'a, Bala'a,
Bala'ai.
Bala'ai,
Bayath.
Bayath,
Atha.
Ratha, Oth, Kal, Yaquam, Ashar, Ragal,
Con.
Qua, Quara,
Quarab.
Kal, Yasharab.
Excellent.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 6. And what he did unto Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, the son of Reuben, how the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their households and their tents, and all the substance that was in their possession in the midst of all Israel.
Get 7 and 8.
It's Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 7 and 8. Kaya, Ayan,
Con.
Ratha,
No. Ra'ah.
Ra, Ath, Kal, Mawa,
Ma'aishah.
Maasha, Yahweh, Gadal, Asha, Aisha, and verse 8. It's the Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 8 in Hebrew. Shamar, Ath, Kal, Matazawa,
Con. Ashar.
Ashar,
Con.
Aga, so I pronounce it?
Anakaya.
Anakaya,
Tazawa.
Tazawa, Yum, Ma'an, Hazat,
Con.
Yarash,
Con.
Ath,
Aratazah.
Aratazah, Ashar,
Atha.
Atha, Abar,
Ibar.
Ibar, Sham, Yarash,
Con.
On the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 7. But your eyes have seen. Come, sir. Verse 7.
Salaki, you did read verse 8 too, right?
Tell.
Okay, excellent. 7 and 8.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 7. But your eyes have seen all the great acts of the Lord which he did. Verse 8. Therefore shall ye keep all the commandments which I command you this day, that ye may be strong, and go in and possess the land whither ye go to possess it.
Hey man, all he's looking for is be obedient, and I'll make you a strong nation if you ain't already strong, and you'll take over that land and possess it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when y'all get a little bit into the reading like the book of Numbers and the book of Deuteronomy on your own time, and even the book of Ruth, it lets you know that all that land over there in the middle that we now call the Middle East was ours. Israel is really bigger than you really know. You know what I'm saying? Because Reuben and Gad and Manasseh had their land, and it wasn't in Israel. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
I get a hold of that ancient map again. I'm gonna show y'all right where real Israel is. You know what I'm saying? Because we had because that basically that whole Middle East was ours for the most part. All right, we are now where? We're in verse 9, right?
Come on.
Let's get verse 9.
Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11.
Anybody need some more wine?
I'll take it.
Gotcha.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 9. Mine. Arada,
Pass that to the brother.
Young, All, Adamah, Ashar, Shabai, Yahweh, Abba, Nathan, Sa,
Sawab,
Zawa,
Kalab.
Kalahab,
No, Kalab.
Kalab,
There you go. Aratazar.
Aratazar.
Okay, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 9. And that ye may prolong your days in the land, which the Lord swore unto your fathers to give unto them and to their seed, a land that floweth with milk and honey.
Now, of course, the milk and honey, of course, is talking about the riches of the land itself. Y'all understand? You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to, what's the proper word? Cultivate whatever you need there. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be rich. You'll have everything you want. Because he gave you the most rich and fertile land. Go ahead, Galal. I mean, yeah.
Why is it that people call, when I see this, the milk and honey, why is it that America, they call it the land of milk and honey also?
Huh? Who calls it that? You got to ask yourself, who calling it that?
Like regular people in the world and Christians.
Yeah. Just trying to steal from the Bible like they always do. Let me tell you something. The only time America was the land of milk and honey is when our brothers, the Northern Kingdom, your ancestors had it to themselves. That was it. That was the only time. Ever since the so-called white man brung his funky ass over here and brung all them diseases and brung all the death and brung all the homosexuality and every damn thing else, every other foul spirit that's here. This ain't been the land of milk and honey. This ain't been no oil-rich or mineral-rich land since he brung his butt here. The only time it was ever that is when the First Nation people had it to themselves. Because they knew how to cultivate and kind of manipulate the land. You know what I'm saying? They made it to where they got everything they needed as far as food and shelter and even clothes from the bison. You know what I'm saying? And then, when the so-called white man put all them damn bisons to the point of extinction, he did that. That was almost a declaration. That was because he knew he was at war with the Native Americans. He knew that was a rich source of material for him. He knew he needed. That's where they got their milk. That's where they got their meat. That's where they got their clothes. That's how they made their tents. He knew that. So he knew he could kill them or destroy them simply by getting rid of the bison. So when you see that picture, that old picture of all them bison horns and heads stacked up and killed, made into a mountain, that was him going to war with the tribe of Gad and the tribe and all the First Nation people that were here. Hey, Shalom, Mark, how you doing? All right, then. Want a little bit of this wine, go ahead and grab a cup. All right. You too, Cabal. Shalom, Akwath, how you doing? Hadn't seen you in a minute. Absolutely. All right. Any questions in the comment section?
No, sir.
Nobody doing anything? No. Okay, no sweat. Let's get on back to the work of the Most High. We are in what verse? We're in verse 10, right?
Verse 10. Okay.
We'll go ahead and get verse 10. Go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 10.
We're in Deuteronomy 11 and 10, sis.
Kaya,
I got you.
Aratazah, Ashar, Atha,
I got the
Ba'a,
Yerash,
Yerash, La, Aratazah,
there you go.
Masarayim,
Matazariah.
Matazarayim. Hawa'a, Ashar, Yataza'ah,
Come.
Sham, Ashar,
Sarai.
Zara'i,
Zarai.
Shaqua,
Come.
Rugal,
Come.
So I can't make out that clearly.
Yerak.
Iraq.
There you go.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, and verse number 10. For the land whither thou goest in to possess it is not as the land of Egypt, from whence ye came out, where thou sowest thy seed and waterest it with thy foot as a garden of herbs.
In other words, he said this land is going to be made for you to easily have the best food, have wealth, the best land, and everything. It won't be a land full of sodomites, and it won't be a land for women who put crocodile doo-doo in their vagina to avoid getting pregnant. It won't be a land of yes, sis, that's what they did. None of that foolishness that went on. The Lord is literally saying, none of that foolishness that they were doing in Egypt, worshiping bulls and worshiping everything, hawk men like Ra and whatever and what have you. None of that old BS they were doing in Egypt, being sodomites, worshiping gods who put semen in other men's lettuce, and all this nonsense. All that we ain't gonna be doing here. It's literally what the Lord is telling Israel right now. You're gonna have the best of everything, and to keep it, all you gotta do is do what I say. Now, that sounds like a pretty reasonable request. I ask myself all the time, why wasn't this enough for our ancestors? Only thing he wanted you to do was worship him in gladness and don't do the things that the nations, especially at the time, the Egyptians were doing. Up there mummifying people that were still alive, having them buried with their dogs and their cats because they love their pets. All this fool. These Egyptology niggas kill me. They with the worship of Egypt and every. It tells me they don't really know Egypt's culture because I don't see how you can co-sign all this mess.
Right.
Like they lost me at putting a crocodile doo-doo in my wife's vagina with blood and paste mixed in with it just to keep her from getting pregnant. They lost me there. I'm like, I'm out. See ya. I'm out on that one. It's in their history. If y'all won't dare me to prove it. Dare me to prove it later on today. Y'all all got my phone number and text and the text. Dare me to prove it. I'm a man of the Lord. I ain't lying. That's what they actually used to do. And all the Lord is saying is, look, I love my daughters here, the daughters of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. You better not be putting no crocodile dung in her vagina. Hell, if you don't want a baby, just don't make love to her. You know what I'm saying? Marriage may not last too long or be happy, but go ahead, Mapadazar.
And also, I hear that Egyptians used to also like take cannabis and insert it anally as like sort of a painkiller as well.
Insert it where?
Ain't like in the butt. They take the weed and like roll it up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
Because I know they were using cannabis as a pain reliever. I didn't know they were shoving it up their butt.
Yeah,
And them Egyptology niggas want us to follow after this nonsense. Yeah, the damn caves in Egypt full of statues with men with their rods out and everything. What the hell am I supposed to get out of that? Why would I show that to my kids? Statue with a nigga with his rod out. What am I supposed to get out of that? What are the sisters supposed to get out of that? Never mind the kids. How about the brothers and sisters? And these Egyptology niggas want us to worship that. They want us to put down the scriptures and get all up in this Egypt nonsense and celebrate that. Pictures of their gods going behind another man and bending over and whatnot, right where their phallus is. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
So, even like in D.C., they have the monument that's like...
Yeah. The obelisk. The obelisk. The white man worships ancient Egypt. That's where you get Freemasonry from. They worship ancient Egypt because they were a superpower. They were the big time culture of that kind. That's why you got the eagle with on the back of the dollar bill. That came from Egypt. Go ahead, Warrior.
I was gonna say, why don't they just become Christian if like both religions are the same thing?
They kind of are. I mean, Immaculate Conception was in ancient Egypt before it was in Christianity. You do know that, right? And even before ancient Egypt, it was in ancient Babylon, and it was in ancient Sumer. No, if y'all think of, the Immaculate Conception jazz started with Christianity, no. Absolutely not. Okay, where are we now? Are we in verse 11 yet? Let's go ahead and get it.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 11, in the Hebrew. Aratazah, Ashar,
Athah,
Abar, Sham, Yarash, Aratazah, Har,
Bakwa'ai,
Matahar, Shamayam.
Mm-mm.
No,
Yeah, you got it. You got Shamayam. Yeah.
Shata.
Shata.
Shata? Okay, cool. Mayan.
Mayan.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse number 11. But the land, whither ye go to possess it, it is a land of hills and valleys, and drinketh water of the rain of heaven.
Ooh, thank you. The water of the rain of heaven. On there. Verse 12.
It's Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 12. Arath is Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayim, the Rush,
Ayan.
Ayan, Yahweh, Alahayim, Rush, Rasha.
Ra'ashiath.
Rasha. Shana. Ad.
Akariath.
Akariath. Shana.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 12. A land which the Lord thy God carried forth. The eyes of the Lord thy God are always upon it, from the beginning of the year even unto the end of the year.
In other words, like it says, the eyes of the Lord are upon us. You know what I'm saying? He's always with us. You read, that's in Daniel and that's in Joel. He's always with us. You know what I'm saying? He's with us right now. Go ahead and get verse 13. I hope I'm cracking them up with what was going on when I mentioned all the messes going on in Egypt, in ancient Egypt. I hope that's cracking them up, me personally.
It's the Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 13 in Hebrew. Ayah, Ayin, Shema, Shema,
All. Matazawa.
Ashar.
Anakaya.
Aratha.
Ata.
Yom. Ahab. Yahweh. Alahayim. Abad. Call.
Labab.
Call. Napash.
There you go.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 12. A land which the Lord thy God carried.
We were in verse 13.
Verse 13. And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul.
Let me ask y'all, brothers and sisters that are in there, what does it mean to serve the Most High with all your heart and your soul? Go ahead.
Doing all the laws, statutes, commandments.
Not just doing all the laws, statutes, and commandments, but what else?
And doing it with gladness in the heart.
Y'all give Brother Charles a hand, man. He don't want you doing it just for him. He wants you to be excited to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like the next High Holy Day, y'all know is going to be September 11th. We're going to be right here. All of y'all that are watching and all of y'all that are here are going to be here. he wants y'all to be glad on that day, the memorial of trumpets. You gonna be here, sister? Most High in Christ. That's what I like to hear. Go ahead, verse 14.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 30. Salaki, verse 14. Nathan, Matahar,
Matar.
Aratazah,
Aitha.
Aitha,
Got it.
Yara,
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
There you go.
Right.
Malakwawash.
Malakwawash. Asa. Asa.
Con. Dagon. Thayarawash.
Thayarawash. Yashar.
Yatazar.
Yatazar.
There you go.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 14. That I will give you the rain of your land in his due season, the first rain and the latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn, and thy wine, and thine oil.
Let's get 15 and 16.
Okay. It's book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 15 and 16. Nathan, Ashab, Shada,
Bahama.
Akar, Shabbat.
Excellent.
Verse 16. Shamar, Lakab.
There you go.
Pan, Pagah, Labab, Sawar, Abad, Alahayim, Ahar, Shahar.
That's Akar, by the way.
Akar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Akar.
Shahar.
Laham.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 15 in English.
15 and 16.
Come on, sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 15 in English. And I will send grass in thy fields for thy cattle, that thou mayest eat and be full. Take heed to yourselves that your heart be not deceived, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them.
You notice that though he gave us 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, the one he keeps harping on is what? We just read it. Say it again. Serving other gods, right? That's the one he hates the most. And it was that one there that not only kept us in sin, but put us in captivity. He cannot stand when you give his glory to a false god. And if you're a Christian, you're giving his glory to a false god. Just because they have the Bible open when they read, don't mean they're serving the Most High. You understand? Because the Most High God of Israel put a whole different lesson and a whole different vibration than what y'all get in that hellhole y'all call the Christian church. Yes, if you are Christian or Catholic, you're serving another God, and you pissing the Most High off. You don't even know the Most High.
Right.
When y'all were in church coming up, how often did you hear your pastor or your grandma or your mom refer to God as the God of Israel? How many times did y'all hear that coming up?
Never.
Because I never heard it. It's in the Bible over and over in the Old and in the New Testament, but I never heard it not one time. Not until I came into the truth.
Right.
So that lets you know, no, it's not the same. It's not the same power.
So
Go ahead.
A lot of you Christians claim that y'all follow the Bible, but y'all about to get ready to celebrate Halloween right now. You know, so after that, y'all feel celebrate what?
Well, they got a ways to go. They got a ways to go for Halloween.
No, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right. But yeah, Christianity leans too heavy into a false gospel. It leans too heavy into paganism. It leans too heavily into idolatry. It leans too heavy and way heavy into white supremacy. And the one thing I always hated about Christianity, even when I was in the church, was the delayed gratification. In order for me to get the kingdom, I have to die. I got to leave this plane of existence in death. In other words, I got to kiss the white man's ass until I die. And when I get to heaven, the Most High and Christ are going to be white. That's the Christian gospel. And the angels are going to be little babies with wings that look like homosexuals. There you go. That's the Christian spin. And only heathens can give you that. Because none of that's in the Bible. None of it. Go ahead, Brother Charles.
It's like, I guess in Islam, they get the 20 versions or whatever.
Got to die for that. Got to die. That's why so many of them are willing to hijack planes and run them into buildings, because they just know they got 20 or something Arab virgins waiting on them. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Religion is madness. The Most High never gave the children of Israel religion. Never did. When Christ was on earth and teaching, he wasn't teaching a religion. He was trying to get the 12 tribes of Israel back together so they can serve the Father and they can defeat Rome in war, the Edomites in war. That was his whole mission. Bible goes into that, and even sources outside the scriptures go into that. If y'all can, get a hold of that PDF. It's called Judea Trembles Under Rome. Get that as quick as you can get it. I have it because the book costs about $200. So I got the PDF version for pennies on the dollar. Christ was starting a revolution. That's why they hated him. Now, you ain't going to get that from the church at all. But now, Christ was starting a revolution trying to get our ancestors, the ancestors of blacks and Hispanics, back together so we can go to war with the Romans, the white man. Because in spite of what they tell you, Christ was not white, and he hated white people. That's in the scriptures. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Sorry to spoil that for y'all that are Christian and watching us, but no, he did not love so-called white man. Called them dogs. Anybody want to guess why he called them that? Let's do a little history now. Rome was named after who?
Romulus and
Romulus and who?
and his brother.
And his brother Remus.
Remus.
What was their story?
They were nursed by a wolf, by a she.
2 twin babies raised by a wolf. That's why, and Christ knew that. That's why he called them dogs. We know the so-called white man is a criminal and a liar. So why would you take on his religion, which never came from the scriptures anyway? Why do you think he keeps subtracting from scriptures? The slave Bible, cutting out the Apocrypha. Even with a whole Bible, he still strictly teaches the New Testament. The only Old Testament scriptures they'll deal with is Psalms and Proverbs. Y'all want to go? If y'all want good, entertaining TV to watch Captain Tazariak talk to them 10 Christians.
Oh,
The one Jake who was a Christian. Well,
I've seen it.
I was hoping somebody slapped the hell out of him because he sounded like a biatch. Every time the captain cut him, he would try to talk over him in the scripture, trying to use the scriptures, taking them all out of context, acknowledging that Christ wasn't a white guy, and they've been listening to us. All of them been listening to us because now they know about Caesar Borgia, and yet still trying to show Christianity to be something righteous. Let me tell you something. Y'all found the ISUPK. You found the truth. Give me. We're in verse 17, right? Let's go ahead and get that.
It's Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 17 in the Hebrew. Hurrah. How I pronounce it?
Korah.
Korah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Ashar. Ath. Shamayam. La. Haya. Matahar.
Matar.
Matar.
Adamah. There you go.
La. Nathan. Ath. Ya.
Yabawal.
Yabawal. Abad. Mahara. All. Aratza.
Tawab.
Tawab. Ashar. Yahweh. Nathan.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, and verse 17. And then the Lord's wrath be kindled against you, and he shut up the heaven, that there be no rain, and that the land yield not her fruit, unless ye perish quickly from off the good land which the Lord giveth you.
All right. Let's get verse 18.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 18 in Hebrew. Shawasa.
Shawam.
Shawam. Babar.
Allah. Salah. Start again.
You said Shawatham.
No, Shawam.
Shawam.
Come.
Allah.
Allah.
The Bar Alam. All. Labab. All. Napash. Quashar. Ata,
Awaf.
Awat, Ya, Haya, Ta,
Tawa Tapawath.
Tawa Tapawath, Bayan, Ayan.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 17.
We were in 18.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 18. Therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul, and bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be as frontlets between your eyes.
That's kind of a heavy scripture there, because that goes into, that's repeating what he said in Exodus. Lay up them laws in your words in your inward parts. Y'all understand? In your heart. And when it's talking about frontlets in your eyes, what is it talking about? There you go. Give Trooper Cabal a hand, man. This just to let y'all know, when I was coming into the understanding that I was an Israelite, it was about 2010, and I spent about a year learning from a brother I love to this day, even though I ain't seen him in forever. But he wasn't in the knowledge too long himself, and started changing up. So I had to go all the way back into where this truth started. And I looked at every camp. I looked at every Israelite group, every Christianized Israelite group, every Old Testament group. I looked into all of them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find the group that I was going to, I guess the best word I would use back then is congregate with, who I was going to join with. And the two that were the hardest to me were the ISUPK and them GMS cats. And the brother that I learned from at first, even though he wasn't GMS, he agreed with GMS on the whole mark of the beast being a microchip thing, right? Commanding General Yohana broke down the mark of the beast to me when he was on a radio. He was doing his normal Monday show. He gave a big breakdown on the mark of the beast. Shout out to Captain Kahan, because he was reading for him that day. And that whole thing with the frontlets in the eyes, that's what let me know that it was talking about the mind. You know what I'm saying? It was a parable talking about the mind, meaning when you read that in Revelations about, get that for me in Revelations real quick. Revelations 13 and I think it's 16. If you can get that, Trooper Agarop, I appreciate that.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great.
Those are small and great, talking about all our people. Go ahead.
Rich and poor.
Rich and poor, meaning the most prominent of us to the least of us. Go ahead.
Free and bond.
Free and bond. Go ahead.
To receive a mark in their right hand.
To receive a mark in their right hand. Why the right hand? Because the Most High signals the right hand, symbolizes the right hand as the hand of power. Which is true just in life. Most people are right-handed, are they not? Go ahead.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
In their forehead, the mark in their forehead. Past your forehead is your brain. You know what I'm saying? So it's talking about having it on your mind, and when the right hand is supposed to symbolize doing the works. So once I became comfortable with the fact that wasn't that wasn't dealing with human microchipping, that's when I got into school. Were you through with that? All right, excellent. Most High in Christ. Gonna go back to where we were in Deuteronomy. Y'all give it up for Trooper Agarop. the fist of ISUPK Dallas one day. All right, then we are now in verse 19. We're gonna get that, and we're gonna get 20.
Okay. It's the Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 19 and 20 in the Hebrew. Lamad, Ath, Ban, Debar, Yashab,
Bayath.
Bayath, Yalat, the
Rock.
Shakab, Quam. So, let me get this. Verse 20. Katab, Al,
Salaki word, it was Kathab.
Kathab, Salaki. Al,
Mazawazah.
Mazawazah. Bayath.
There you go.
Shara.
Sha'ir.
Sha'ir.
There you go.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 19. And ye shall teach them your children, speaking of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Verse 20. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thine house, and upon thy gates.
In other words, you're supposed to teach your kids these laws, statutes, and commandments, high holy days, the Sabbath, the feast days, all that stuff. You're supposed to teach. You're supposed to pass that down from generation to generation. You're supposed to have a scroll in your. You're supposed to have a small scroll in your house with this. You know what I'm saying? With this information. Write it down. Pass it down to your kids. It's fathers in here. Is there a mother in here? There you go. They supposed to have this info. You're supposed to make sure they get it. You know, the Lord wants his tribute every year from all generations. And he wants you to do it with gladness. Do that and he will multiply you. We are in where are we now? Verse 21?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get 21 and 22.
So, Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 21 and 22 in the Hebrew. Ma'an, Rabbah, Yom, Ban, Al, Adamah, Ashar, Shabbat, Yahweh, Abba, Nathan, Yom, Shemayim.
There you go, perfect.
All Ratazai.
Get 22 as well.
Oh, yeah. Verse 22. Kaya. Shamar. Ath. Call. Mataza.
Matazawa.
Matazawa.
Tazawa.
Huh?
Tazawa.
Tazawa. The water. Ashar.
Anakaya.
Anakaya. Taza wa ha Tazawa Ath Aisha Ahab Ath Yahweh Alahayim Ya Yalak call the rock
The Bach.
the Bach.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 21. That your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children, in the land which the Lord swore unto your fathers to give them, as the days of heaven upon the earth. Verse 22. For if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments which I command you, to do them, to love the Lord your God, to walk in all his ways, and to cleave unto him.
Verse 23.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 23 in the Hebrew. Yorash, Yahweh, Ath, call,
Kawaya.
Gawaya, Elijah, Panah, Yorash, so like how I pronounce it?
Got a wall.
Got a wall, Gadal, Asham, mine. Yes.
So, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 23. Then will the Lord drive out all these nations from before you, and ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves.
Okay, let me ask y'all that are Christian that are watching. How is we all supposed to be coming together with all nations when we keep reading this about the Lord wanting to separate us from all nations and put all nations under us? Where are y'all getting this? He wants all nations together, coming to him with the Christianity nonsense and the sodomites and the perverts and the criminals of the earth and the idolaters. How is this supposed to work? I'm asking the Christians. Hey, Shalom, Trooper Uriah, how you doing? How is this supposed to work? And we're reading once again, talking about driving all these nations out from among us, because he never wanted us around them. And if you do have to be around them, all he's telling you to do is don't do what they do. Serve me, don't serve they God. That's all he's saying. That's all he's ever saying. I mean, many of us work around heathens. Ain't nothing we can do about that. That's just how it is right now. But still, even if they invite you to their house, you can go to their house if you want to, but take the Lord with you. If you see they're eating pork and shrimp and crab and catfish, you don't eat. Y'all understand? Let's say they give you a picture and they give you a present, and in the present there's a picture of white Jesus and a shirt with white Jesus on it. Tell them to take them pictures and shove it up there, you know what? Where the sun don't shine. Up here bringing me here to give me pictures of a homosexual. And a murderer. That ain't I like you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't friendly. My God is against this nonsense. That's the spirit you have to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not really supposed to be around them, but if you have to be around them, whatever. Just don't do as they do. You know they having a Christmas celebration at their house, you can't go, period. Is that so hard? You know they getting ready to have a barbecue, you can't go. Why? Because they're going to have ribs there. And there ain't gonna be beef ribs because they're too expensive. I don't know how much I trust Esau making beef ribs anyway, me personally. I'm
Human ribs.
gone.
No, I haven't seen Jerry in a while. I wonder how he's doing.
We jest, but what Mapatazar is saying, that's when you know you got the Holy Spirit on you. Because the Holy Spirit mean, what does holy mean? Trooper Cabal, what does holy mean?
It needs to be separate.
To be separate or what else? Another word. Go ahead, Brother Charles.
Set apart.
There you go. Separate or set apart, that's what we're looking for. You can get that. You are an ISUPK soldier and you don't even know it yet. But we'll get it out of you. Go for it.
So, when dealing with people that's not in the truth, like you were saying, you know, we're supposed to be wise as a serpent, on
Con.
you just don't. You want to do. Like, let's say if you see them and this, you know, maybe a brother or sister that's along with you, it's not in the truth. Do you, when you're around people that, brothers, let's just say brothers and sisters that are not in the truth, and work, whatever, do you it's our job to let them know who the Lord is.
Con.
Okay, but
Now I don't want you worried about that till you get your officership, but otherwise they're just supposed to look at you and see that's a man of the Lord right there. I need to be doing what he do. Now once you get your officership and you earn the right to teach, lay it on them thick. Have you a list of scriptures in your memory that you know to go to when certain questions come up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, what if they ask you questions like, are you friends gonna, you know?
For that, until you become your officership, just tell them to call me. Give them my number. You know, you tell them why you had your fringes on, and then don't go into a further conversation with it. Have you learned how to put your fringes on correctly?
I know that man supposed to be about to get t-shirt.
Yeah. Okay, so you got half the battle already. You got half the battle already. Do you ever see anything funnier than when you see men of the Lord wearing fringes on their t-shirt?
It looks silly.
It looked real silly. A couple of years ago, me and the brothers had a good time with this one. Somebody posted a rap video, a fake Israelite group, posted a rap video. The nigga was wearing a crop top with fringes. A fringed up crop top. I'm like, what the
No BS, bro. You gonna
And
right now.
a little brother with crop top fringes doing a rap music video or whatever. I'm like, boy. I remember seeing it. I had no words. This nigga running around with a crop top, stomach showing with fringes. I'm like, well, you look like a bitch. Go ahead.
You ever see them female swimsuit coverings that sisters be wearing, and it got like the fringes on it? that's what it looked like.
That's what he looked like. Yeah. That's exactly what he looked like. Anybody has been to a all black college and watched the football games, and you see the sisters that are majorettes. That's what this Jake looked like. It was not a good look, Ak. It was not. Go ahead.
So like I said, if I could, and just looking at like the Native Americans, they wore them correctly.
Come.
You know, at the border.
At the borders, if they had it on their shirt garments, they were right here, and it was and they had it on their pants the same way, where it's supposed to be.
If I may,
Go ahead.
with that music video, like You gotta. This is weird to me because you gotta think he went in the store, picked up the shirt, put the fringes on it, put it on, shot the whole music video in it,
Man.
edited the video, seen himself in the shirt, and nothing in you was like, nah, this don't look right.
Nothing. Because they want to Christianize this truth, basically. Oh, and brothers in the school, the water to the brothers at the ISUPK, they was letting that brother have it. And of course, other fake Israelites were taken up for him. And for a whole day, it was a big war going on Facebook over that. And it just reminded me of how much work we still got to do, to where they are such a respecter of persons. They all right with a Jake sitting up there wearing a fringed up crop top, trying to do a rap video. I'm like, what in the whole hell am I looking at?
Salaki, so he a video vixen.
Video vixen. That's what I'm saying, man. He's Melissa Ford up in that B. You know what I'm saying? He's Cheyenne Bryant. So-called Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Crazy word.
All right, what verse are we in?
Verse 24.
All right, let's get verse 24 and 25.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 24 and 25 in the Hebrew. Call, Maquam, Ashar, the rock,
Cop.
Regal,
The rock.
Hayah,
Madabar.
Lebanon, mine,
Labana one. There you go.
mine, Nahar,
Parath.
Harat, Ad, Yum, Aharim,
Akarawan.
Akarawan,
There you go.
Hayah, Gad,
Kabawal.
Gabawal. Verse 25. La, Yesha, Aisha, Panam, Pahad, Marah, Nathan, Yahweh, Alahayim, Al, Panam, Kal, Al-Ratazah, Ashar, the rock, Ashar, the bar.
Okay, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 24. Every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours. From the wilderness and Lebanon, from the river of Euphrates, even unto the uttermost sea shall your coast be. Verse 25. There shall no man be able to stand before you, for the Lord your God shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread upon, as he has said unto you.
Excellent. Let's get 26 and 27.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 26, 27 in Hebrew. Ra'ah,
Anakaya.
Anakaya, Nathan,
Panayam.
Panayam,
There you go.
Yam, Blah.
Barakah.
Barakah.
Kuala.
Verse 27. Ath, Barakah, Ashar, Shema, all, Mataza,
Matazawa.
Matazawa, Yahweh, Alahayim, Ashar,
Anakaya.
Anakaya,
Tazawa.
Tazawa,
Ata.
Atha,
Yawam.
Yawam.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 26 in English. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day.
Let's get verse 28 real quick before I go into my spiel.
27 and 20.
No, just 28.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 28. For your law.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Go ahead.
La Shema all Matazawa Yahweh Alahayim
Sawar.
Ma the Rat Ashar Anakaya
Tazawa.
Atha Yawam Yalat
Akar.
Alahayim Akar Ashar La Yada.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 28. And a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day, to go after other gods which ye have not known.
That's plain and simple, is it not, y'all?
Con.
So if you're going after the religions of the nations, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, Shinto, even the man-made religions that we created, Nation of Islam, Nation of Gods and Earths, aka the 5%ers, the Rastafari nonsense, the Moorish Science Temple, the Nawabian madness. All of this is going after other gods. It's not going to bring you it's not going to bring you the blessings. It's going to bring you curses. We're reading it right here. We got to come to the Most High the way He said, not the way the heathen say, not even the way the wicked of our people do. Because if you notice about them religions that we started, Nation of Islam, Nation of Gods and Earths, Moorish Science Temple, Nuwabian, Rastafarian, all them religions there is dealing with our lust. Rastafarianism, brothers want to stay high. Nuwabianism, brothers want to sleep with other brothers' wives and sleep with children. Moorish Science Temple, brothers want to be Masonic. Nation of Gods and Earths, brothers want to be out of order and deal with drugs on a small level. Because I ain't met many 5%ers, but both of them used to smoke. The two that I met were both weed heads. The wicked our people will start false religions too. You know what I'm saying? Nation of Islam don't stand on anything. Hell, they try to spend as much time in the Bible as we do. Never mind, they don't know it. They'll have the Bible open and then give the praise to another God. Most High's name ain't Allah. You got to come His way. Can you, Trooper Cabal? Can you read Matthew 7 and 13 for me? Because we're getting ready to finish up here, so I don't want Trooper Agarop to turn. Matthew 7 and 13. It's one of my favorite scriptures.
Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye at the straight gate.
Enter ye in the straight gate. In other words, come the way the Lord said come.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in there.
Okay, because it's a wide. The wider the gate is, the gate of destruction. In other words, accepting a bunch of false philosophies and trying to bring it in with the truth, the Lord ain't going for that. All you're going to do is destroy yourself. You can't merge the Bible with the Nation of Islam doctrine. You can't merge the Bible with the Nuwabian doctrine. You can't merge the Bible with the Moorish Science Temple doctrine. And on the other side, you can't merge the Bible with Catholicism and Christianity either, or Orthodox Islam. The Lord ain't dealt with none of them, because all of those divert from the path. Christianity about to get real ignorant here lately. Not only, I mean, they were never the truth to begin with, but now that they've got a Queen James Bible, in order to so-called be welcoming to the rainbow community. Go ahead.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, that is a real thing. A Queen James Bible, basically that's supposed to be their way to get the rainbow people into the church, make them feel welcome, like there ain't rainbow people in the church already. Go into any black and Hispanic church, the whole choir is gonna be full of them. We are in verse 29 right now. Go ahead.
Okay, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 29. Kaya, Bara, Yahweh, Alahayim, All, Ratazai, Ashar, Atha, or is that? Aka,
Ata.
Bara, Sham, Yurash, Natham, Ath, Baraka, All,
Har. Garazayam. Kuala.
The water. All, Har,
Ayabal.
Ayabal.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, and verse 29. And it shall come to pass, when the Lord thy God hath brought thee in unto the land whither thou goest to possess it, that thou shalt put the blessing upon Mount Gerizim, and the curse upon Mount Ebal.
Next verse.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 30. So I get La, come. Ibarra.
Ibar.
What? Yara.
Yaradan.
Yaradan. Ahar.
Akar.
Akar. The rock. Mabara.
Shamash.
Shamash. Aratazai.
Kana'ainaya.
Kana'aina.
Kana'ainaya.
Kana'ainaya.
There you go.
Yeah, Rashad. Arab.
Perfect.
Mawal.
Mawal.
The
Gala Gala.
Gala. Atazal.
Atazal.
Alan.
Alawan. Marara. There you go.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 30. Are they not on the other side of Jordan, by the way where the sun goeth down, in the land of the Canaanites which dwell in the campaign over against Gilgal, beside the plains of Moreh?
Okay. Yeah, Trooper Uriah. Yeah, an actual Queen James Bible. Square biz. I'm not making it up. They actually have a Queen James Bible in the works now. Every time you see one of these homos over a congregation in the Catholic and Christian church, more than likely they'll have it with them already. Go ahead, Trooper Cabal.
It's been existing since 2012. I looked it up.
Yeah. It's been in circulation ever since. And I guarantee you, without having read it myself, I guarantee you all the verses condemning homosexuality are gone. I promise you it is in that Queen James Bible. Because them verses in the King James version cut them. Whether you find they can say it's all in the Old Testament, no, it's in the New Testament too. Revelations 11 and 8, Jude 1 and 7, Romans 1 and 25. Should I go further? They're in the New Testament too. Mark 10 and 6. Guarantee you all them scriptures in the Queen James, without reading it myself, all them scriptures will sound a whole lot different, I'm sure. Them ones I just named. And forget about Leviticus 20 and 13. Just forget about that. But we do thus saith the Lord up in here. Matter of fact, Trooper Cabal, remind me what Leviticus 20 and 13 say.
No, you want me to look it up right now?
Yeah, read it.
20 and 13, right?
Leviticus 20 and 13. I'm doing extra at this point, but so what? It's the Lord's work.
Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lieth with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, and they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
In other words, it's talking about blood diseases right there, like AIDS. Like that monkeypox that came out a few years ago. All of it for the homosexuals. Like I told y'all once, look at what AIDS used to be called before it was called AIDS.
What used to be
Huh?
what it used to be.
Gay immune deficiency disease. Some gay related immune deficiency.
Yeah. Okay.
It was the grid. Because even they know, and look in history. Over 80% of everybody that got AIDS, even now, are all homosexuals. Either in the closet with it or they were out and about with it. The Lord knew who he was killing. How you think Magic got it and his wife don't? You ever think about that? Because there was some stuff going on behind the curtain. Let's go ahead and finish this up. We're gonna get the last couple of verses, verse 31 and 32. Go on and close the Sabbath service.
Chapter 11, verse 31, 32 in English. Kayah, Athah, Abar, Ath, Yardan, Garah, Yerash, Ath, Aratazah, Ashar, Yahweh, Alahayim, Nathan, Yerash, Ath, Athah.
There you go.
Yashar. This book of Deuteronomy 11 and 32 in Hebrew. Shamar, Ashah, Athah, Kal,
Cock.
Hakak,
No, cock.
Kak, Athah, Mashpat, Ashar, Anakaya, Nathan, Panayam,
Yawam.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 31 in English. For ye shall pass over Jordan to go and to possess the land which the Lord your God giveth you, and ye shall possess it and dwell therein. Verse 32. And ye shall observe to do all the statutes and judgments which I set before you this day.
Well, if our people wasn't so rebellious. You know, he gave us a wonderful gift when he first got us out of captivity, and then put us in this land of milk and honey. That was a wonderful gift. You know what I'm saying? Most High has been wonderful to Israel. About time Israel be wonderful to him. Come on into the ISUPK and learn how you can do it. Y'all understand? Let's go on and pray out, y'all. Let's go ahead and wrap the Sabbath service.
It's the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazakah. Hayah. Ashah. Baratazah. Kawah. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathanahu. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakanahu. Kabawaknahu. Kasalaknahu. Kabawaknahu. Wala'ah. Tabayanawa. Benasai Wan. Abal. Awashaynahu. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. La'awalumyum. Aman.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Amen.
What's the prayer to the power in Hebrew? Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushai.
Bakashah.
Thundernower. Hakak. Darpa'ah. Call Makalah. Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Amatazariah. Hakak. Lahaquim. Hamathium. Hakak. Al-Wakwa. Al-Mata'ala. Lagarshon. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. The water Aman.
And the power. It Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out in the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it.
Blessings.
ISUPK Dallas, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Keep paying your tithes and your goodwill offerings to the men of the Lord. And with that, we'll go ahead and wrap the service. Shalom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West.